It is the third day of debates at the United Nations General Assembly. But on the sidelines, a flurry of diplomatic activity is ongoing. Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov met Chinese Foreign Minister Wang. Mr. Lavrov says that Moscow wants to closely cooperate with Beijing on achieving agreements they made last week at a summit in Uzbekistan. Let's get more now from Will Denslow joining us from New York. Will, what's topping the agenda at today's proceedings?
Well, Jill, here in New York, rain is in the air and thunder can be heard overhead. And Sergey Lavrov, Russia's foreign minister, certainly can expect a stormy reception when the UN Security Council holds a meeting on the topic of Ukraine a little later. This meeting is being held at the ministerial level, which means that foreign ministers from the 15 members of the Security Council will be addressing this event. Now, we're expecting an ICC, the International Criminal Court prosecutor, to be addressing the Security Council, as well as Secretary General Antonio Guterres. We're expecting him to very much be making more calls for an end to the war, and also to lay out just how the war is having an exacerbating impact on other issues around the world, most notably the global food crisis. Now, as well as that, we're expecting to hear from the EU, the European Union's High Representative for Foreign Affairs, Josep Borrell. He's expected to provide more details on fresh EU sanctions to be slapped on Russia. We're also expecting Baltic foreign ministers to address the press, and we're also expecting a press conference from Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida a little later too.
It is also the diplomatic activity on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly that's getting some attention as well.
Jill, that's absolutely right. As you mentioned, we've seen that Wang Yi, China's foreign minister, has met with his Russian counterpart Sergey Lavrov. Of course, this just comes days after President Xi Jinping and President Putin met in Uzbekistan. And what we heard from President Putin is that he said that President Xi had raised questions and concerns over Ukraine. So you can expect that to have been another key topic of discussion between the foreign ministers. Now, as you rightly mentioned, we have heard in their transcripts of what they discussed. We heard from Sergey Lavrov saying that the two countries were looking to strengthen coordination. We also heard from Wang Yi stating that they were seeking to deepen strategic cooperation and as well. Now, also expected on the sidelines, well, we know that Fumio Kishida has met with US President Joe Biden. According to the White House, they spoke about advancing a free and open Indo-Pacific. It was also a busy day diplomatically for Liz Truss, the British Prime Minister. She has met with President Biden. Of course, those two nations are the biggest contributors of military aid to Ukraine. And Liz Truss has also met with the EU Commission President, Ursula von der Leyen.
Will Denslow reporting from a very wet New York. Thank you.